What's good, Wizards fans? Just got done watching us blow out the Knicks in Madison Square Garden, beating them by 18 points. Um, Very happy with this game. Bradley Beal took over, had a nice alley-oop dunk at the end. Rui Hachimura played well. Jan Mahimi has played really well. Contract year, Jan Mahimi. He's really looking for a new contract. He's trying to finesse a team like he did before. I still don't want to re-sign Jan Mahimi unless it's like a veteran minimum deal. But he's been playing really, really well lately. The addition of Shabazz Napier. Napier has played well, of course. Davis Bertans hit 2 threes tonight, did his thing with space in the floor. I just love the alley-oop from Bradley Beal. James Robinson played all right with 5 points. Isaac Bonga with 13 points playing really well tonight. So some guys really stepped up, man. I'm trying to think who else. Brad had 30 tonight. Rui had 8. You know, it was a balanced scoring attack. Davis Bertans was 16. Troy Brown Jr. played well. Some guys have really stepped up and played with a lot of confidence. And I want to talk about the game against the Bulls as well. You know, back-to-back victories so far, beating the Bulls and beating the Knicks, just taking care of teams that we should have beaten. You know, we really should have beat the Grizzlies, in my opinion. We were winning the whole time. Gave up that game against the Grizzlies. Then we beat the Mavericks in a nail-biter. So we are 3 games behind the Orlando Magic for the 8th seed. So it really is realistic. We can really make the playoffs. Like I said, a lot of people don't want to make the playoffs. A lot of people want to tank and you know, get James Wiseman or Cole or LaMelo Ball or even Anthony Edwards. So we'll see. I really don't mind this team making the playoffs. I think we have a legitimate shot to make the playoffs with Bradley Beal. And it just sucks because this is the last game before the All-Star game. We all know Brad's not in the All-Star game. He's averaging 28 points a game and like 5 boards, at least 5 rebounds. And it's ridiculous. I mean, they really stubbed my man, and I'm still pissed off about it to the point where I really just don't want to watch any of the All-Star festivities at all. But I definitely will be watching Davis Bertans in the 3-point contest. So I will be supporting our Washington Wizards in that. And I will be supporting Rui Hachimura and Mo Wagner in the rookie-sophomore game, whatever they call it now. But just nice to see us take care of business against the Knicks. A winnable game, a game that we should win. If we just win the games that we're supposed to win, then we can fool around and make the playoffs. We really can. And you see the upcoming games, the next few games after the All-Star break. So I'm looking at the schedule right now, and we play the Cavs Friday, February 21st. That's really a winnable game, man. At home, we should win that game. And, you know, every time I say we should win this game, we fool around and lay an egg and lose against teams that we should beat. And we play the Bulls away, and that's another winnable game right there. I know they're going to want revenge. And then we play the Bucks at home on Monday. Who knows? Who knows? Giannis really might rest that game. That's a game where Giannis might look at it and be like, hey, I'm going to just chill out. So that's a winnable game. You play the Nets at home after that without Kyrie. And then the tough game is at the Jazz. And then you play at the Warriors, which is a winnable game. So every game on it, you play at the Kings, which is a winnable game. At the Blazers will probably be a tough one. Then you play the Hawks at home. You play the Heat at home. Knicks, who are terrible at home. So the next few games are really winnable games. It's not like you're playing the Lakers or the Clippers or a top playoff team, you know, like the Celtics. And we've beaten the Celtics before. The Wizards are just a really, really weird team. So who knows? You know, Scott Brooks, I'll give it up to him, man. Scott Brooks has done a decent job in these last few games. Some games he still pisses me off, but he's done the right thing. And it's hard, you know, you're developing Bonga, you're developing Troy Brown, you're developing Mo Wagner. You finally got rid of Isaiah Thomas. So I think this team right now, the chemistry is coming together. They're learning how to play a little bit better defense without Isaiah Thomas. I mean, the defense couldn't get any worse. They had injuries to Thomas Bryant, Mo Wagner, and guys, Garrison Matthews. Bradley Beal was hurt at one time, and the guys have really stepped up. So I know a lot of people don't like Scott Brooks. At the same time, Scott Brooks has done. I got to give Scott Brooks a little bit of credit without John Wall as well. Scott Brooks has done a little bit, and I'm not letting Scott Brooks off the hook for some of these games, but the Wizards really have a real shot at making the playoffs. So we just took care of business against the Knicks, blew them out in their own house. Alfred Payton got attacked, and somebody else got attacked. The Knicks are really they have potential with R.J. Barrett. They have some other guys, but they just have too many guys that can't shoot a 3. Bobby Portis can shoot a 3 a little bit, but he's limited. And then Julius Randle as well is limited as well. He's a really good player. And Taj Gibson. They just have too many guys who are those short tweener, 4 or 5 big man that are like 6'7", 6'8", not really spacing the floor too much. And it's sad. Dennis Smith Jr. is really, I don't know what's happened to that guy. He looks like he's lost his confidence or something out there. I don't know what's going on with Dennis Smith Jr. He's really talented. And Frank Nicotina, he's a bust as well. So I'm not going to say Dennis Smith Jr. is a bust, but the Knicks, they just don't know how to develop their guys. They don't know how to develop their point guards. So we just took care of business in Madison Square Garden and took their cookies and took it to them in their house. So let me know what you guys think about the Wizards, man. Do you guys think they're going to make the playoffs or not? All right, y'all. Peace. I hope they enjoy their All-Star break, man. Hope you guys enjoy the All-Star break as well. I might watch the game just a little bit just to see how they do the Kobe tribute. All right, y'all. Peace. That's my son going crazy in the background.